everybody, and welcome back to Ferreedom Camping. Today's video is going to be great for all you newbies out there, all you guys just getting into camping and looking for what exactly do I need to start camping in a travel trailer, pop-up, that type of nature. So this video is going to be great for you guys. These are going to be all the basics and the must-haves to get on the road. Now, of course, you can watch some other videos that go more in depth on certain things that we have, extra things you can buy, product reviews, all that kind of good stuff. Check out Ferreedom Camping. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video so you don't miss a beat. We've got tons of good stuff coming after a little bit of time off. We've got tons of great stuff coming back for you guys, so definitely subscribe. So first thing we're going to talk about here for you guys that are just getting into this, you may just be starting to think about what the cost of a new travel trailer may be or buying a travel trailer, but what I want you to keep in mind is all the things that have to go with this. So there are certain things that you're going to have to buy to get on the road and get out there and get camping. So we're going to go over that today. Price ranges will vary on all this depending on which products you buy, but I would say overall, in the grand scheme of things, you're probably easily a $1,500 initial investment with a weight distribution system, brake controller for your vehicle, truck. If it's not equipped standard on your vehicle, if you do not have a factory brake controller, you will need one. So the weight distribution and the brake controller are going to be the two most expensive pieces. And then from there, there's all the little things that you're going to need that do add up. So I'm going to say you're going to be in the $1,000 to $1,500 range easily, guys, to get you on the road and get you what you need to get started. And that's without your plates, cups, and all that stuff inside, which we'll talk about in another video. But this is what you're going to need for your travel trailer to get it hooked up at your campsite and get it there. So let's start. We're going to start by talking about that weight distribution system that I talked about a little bit. Now, for all you that don't know what weight distribution is, watch my other video, Setting Up to Tow. That'll tell you exactly what it is, but I'm going to point it out here on our vehicle and on our travel trailer so you can see what it is and kind of get an idea. So weight distribution basically helps distribute the weight between the travel trailer and your vehicle and distribute it evenly across everything. So for all of you that are going to be buying a travel trailer or a camper that is going to be over 3,500 pounds, it's a must, unless your manufacturer says do not use weight distribution. So again, always check with your manufacturer, check with your factory and your authorized factory trained mechanics and ask them, should I run weight distribution when I'm towing? So for us, we do run the Equalizer E2 weight distribution system, and it's going to consist of a hitch, a ball mount, and then these two bars. Now these bars here help distribute the weight, and they also help for sway. So they stop the travel trailer from swaying. These systems are going to run you anywhere from $400 to $1,000 depending on which model you're buying and the quality of the system. This Equalizer E2, we highly recommend it. It's a fantastic product. It's going to run you $650 ballpark in today's given market in 2021. So you'll definitely need that. A brake controller is something that you will fix in your video. I'll take a picture of it and add it towards the end. A brake controller, though, controls the brakes for your travel trailer. So you're not going to be just stopping with your vehicle. You're not using the power of your vehicle to stop your travel trailer. Your travel trailer is equipped with brakes, and you do need to control them via the controller inside. So again, I'm going to take a picture on that. And also for more in-depth information on that, check out our video on towing and setting up your travel trailer. That'll also explain more for you. But those are your first two pieces that are going to be vehicle and travel trailer must-haves, guys. You're going to have it. If you don't have a brake controller, you need one. And if you don't have weight distribution or a sway system, you really should have one for safety. It just helps make it a much better towing experience. So those two items alone, you're easily $600 to $800, depending what you're doing, plus then getting somebody to install it. So that's our first couple pieces. Now I'm going to go over here in a second, so we're going to go over here and just show you a pile of everything else I have that's going to go with your travel trailer that you're going to have to get on the road. So let's go do that now. Okay, so here's what we got now next. These are all of the other things that you're going to need for your travel trailer to set it up, to get ready, to get on the road, to set up a campsite. So first off, you're going to need tools for your travel trailer and your camper. Check out our other video, which I'm probably going to say it's a lot, but we do have lots of good videos for you guys check out the other video, What's in My Tool Bag. You'll find out exactly what's in our tool bag that we take on the road with us every time, so you know what you're going to need. That's a must. In my dollar figure category of the, when I was saying about $1,000 to $1,500, that is minus tools, guys. That's something that's totally separate, so watch that video on tool cost and what you might be looking at here. So here's all the other main stuff, guys. A lot of this is all travel trailer, camper, RV specific. So, and it is all very important stuff that you will have to have. So first off, I'm going to start with these blocks that are right in front of me here. These are blocks by Camco. They're made for many, many different uses. Really, they're for your stabilizer jacks and then leveling your travel trailer or camper. These do go underneath your wheels and the wheels and tires to help level your travel trailer and balance it out. They also go under your stabilizer jack or even your tongue jack to raise and lower the front of the camper. So I am going to tell you, you're going to need at least 2 sets of these. I believe there's 10 in each set. Like I said, Camco makes a bunch of different versions. We like this one as they don't trap any water. Water doesn't puddle up in them, and they're a very strong, sturdy product, and it does come with this little handle. So again, you're going to need probably at least 2 sets of these blocks. They're absolutely critical when you're leveling your camper and travel trailer. You have to have them. So that's the first thing. And then while we're talking about leveling, you're going to need a level, guys. So if you buy a used RV or travel trailer, there's a good chance that maybe someone has already installed levels, bubble levels on your travel trailer or camper. You should have 2 of them, one on the side, one on the front, help you level it side to side and then front to back. We do have those, but I also like carrying this small level with me as well to really just get precise measurements and making sure my travel trailer is exactly where it needs to be. So very small investment for something very important. So that's a very good one. Next thing, we're talking about setting it up. You are going to need wheel chocks, guys. Now, wheel chocks obviously stop your travel trailer from moving or rolling. They do have the old standard style. Looks like a wedge, goes behind your wheels and in front of your wheels. Once you already have it parked and leveled, you can chock your wheels so that it doesn't rock front to back. Now, however, they have these newer products, which this is what I'm going to highly recommend. This is called an X Wheel Chock, and this actually goes between your tires. So if you guys have a twin axle or dual axle travel trailer, it goes between your wheels. You crank this bolt on the top. This expands, thus letting neither of the wheels move in either direction. This thing works great. They do come in a set of 2. And you want to use both of them, one for each side, and they are absolutely fantastic product. I highly, highly recommend them. They stop all the rock and the sway in your travel trailer much better than your old style Chocks. So sort of a newer product. They have been around for quite a few years, but they're fantastic and I highly recommend them. The next thing you're going to need is for your RV septic system. Now, this is a product that's a toilet tank treatment. Guys, so what you're going to need is for your black tank, which your black tank is only for your toilet, you're going to need some sort of a chemical or a digester to digest all of your matter, if you will, in the black tank, as well as you will need these to help break up any toilet tissue that does go down in there. These are designed to break up everything in the tank and then let it flow out easily. Now, you do need to run these. It's not an option. If someone tells you you don't need them, they're probably somebody that's going to be at some point in their black tank with a hose and some sort of something trying to clean it out because they have a clog or something is stuck. Or they're going to be paying a huge repair bill to their local RV dealer because they messed up their black tank. So again, guys, there's 30 in this box, small investment. I highly recommend getting them. And once you do buy a particular brand, you are going to want to stay with them. There's a lot of talk out there, and there's a lot of research that says you should not switch your chemicals for your toilet. Can have adverse effects for your black tank. So we started with the Camco TSD Max, and we're going to stay with it. It's a very good product, works fantastic for us, and they have a fantastic orange scent, so it's great. So we like them. Next, speaking of water in systems, you're going to need a water hose. Now, I'm going to tell you, you're going to need at least minimum a 25-foot water hose. A lot of campgrounds have different locations for where the water may be located at a campsite. So you're going to make sure you want to have at least a 25-foot hose. Some places you go, you might even need a 50. We do have a 25 and a 50, and I generally research the campground we're going to before I go to find out what the distances might be like, so I don't bring 2 hoses and unnecessary weight. I will tell you 9 out of 10 times we're fine with our 25-footer, and I don't ever really need my 50, but I have a 50 just in case. Now, going along with that, this hose, we do have the EvoFlex drinking hose. This is a specific drinking water hose. And they do sell drinking water hoses that are specific for drinking water. I highly recommend getting one of those, as it does help with the taste of the water. And this one, the EvoFlex, it's a great flexible hose. It's not like the old styles that are a pain to roll up. This thing is fantastic. Now, another part of that system, you will also need a water filter. The water at your campground is not going to be filtered, guys. And your RVs and campers, most of them do not have onboard filters, so you will need to filter the water before it enters the travel trailer. And also, we have already fixed to this, and this is our unit where we keep everything together. This up here, guys, is a water pressure regulator. You do also, and I highly recommend using a water pressure regulator. The water pressure regulator will save your pipes in your travel trailer. The RV travel trailer and the plumbing in that system is just not meant for high pressure. Thus, you need something to bring the pressure down. Now, you put this on, it's one pressure. I believe this is a, I think, 40 to 50 PSI is what this is rated at. And that's perfect for your camper or your travel trailer. It's not going to damage your plumbing inside. So that's a must, the water filter and the water hose. Now, speaking with the water and the tanks, so you are going to need a sewer hose, guys. The sewer hose is down here at the bottom. It is made by Camco as well. It's a Rhinoflex hose. This section is a 20-foot section. I will say you will need at least 20 feet. There has been times where I've had to, during setup, move my travel trailer forward or back because sometimes the sewer locations are so far away from where our drain is. You need to make sure you adjust your travel trailer correctly before fully setting it up, or you're going to be tearing down and moving it just to use your sewer hose. So I'm going to tell you you're going to need at least 20 feet of sewer, and it's great to have it. Once you have this hose, it does fit neatly in your rear bumper. If you guys do have a 4-inch plus rear bumper on your camper, travel trailer, RV, it'll fit in that bumper real nice. Slides in there, it's out of the way, no mess, no problem. So also with your tanks and your toilets, you will have to buy RV or marine grade toilet paper. This stuff does break down and it digests sort of in the travel trailer, in the black tank. It will break down so it comes out and it doesn't stay in big clumps. You do have to run RV toilet paper. Do not, I will say this again, do not use your normal toilet paper from your house. You will most certainly 100% run into a major problem. You will clog your tank, and again, you'll be paying huge repair bills. So just buy the RV grade toilet paper, guys. You need to get it. Okay, so in this piece also, this is a 90-degree elbow you're going to need for your campgrounds. This does screw into the sewer at your campground, and then your hose does hook to this. This does not come with the sewer hose kits unless you buy a specific kit that says it does include this. Most of them do not, guys. So when you buy a sewer hose, you're going to need to buy a 90-degree elbow as well. Let's keep that in mind. On to the next is your power cord. Of course, your power cord powers your travel trailer. Now, if your travel trailer did not come with one, most new ones come with it, and certainly if you're buying a used one, hopefully the person that's selling it to you is going to throw the power cord in with it. But if they don't, you're going to need either a 30 amp or a 50 amp service, guys. Make sure that you're buying the right cord. They are a pretty salty investment. They are going to run you anywhere from probably $125 to $200 plus, depending if it's 30 or 50 amp and depending how long of a cord you're going to get. This cord we have is a 30-foot cord. So it does suit us at, again, 99% of the campgrounds. We normally don't ever have an issue. And then affixed to that, this is your other big investment. I would say this is probably going to be your next, probably your most expensive piece in this entire kit. And this is a surge protector for your camper, guys. This protects it from any kind of electrical surging from the campground to your RV. Now, this is a huge, for us, it's basically a cheap insurance policy. These are going to run you about $200. And having one, if there's a surge at the campground, if they have unreliable electric or unstable electric, this is going to trip before it blows something in your camper. Of course, if you don't have a surge protector and something surges, you're most definitely going to have an issue with your travel trailer or camper. You could fry all kinds of stuff, and you're talking big repair bills. Guys, you do not want to have one of those repair bills when you could have spent $200 in the first place and never have an issue. This protects your whole RV and travel trailer. I can't recommend this enough. In my list, and for us, it's a must. We don't go without it. So that always just stays on there so we don't ever lose it. Now, the last thing I have in this pile is, you'll see some wood over here. That's sort of an alternative to using some of these blocks. We do have some pressure-treated lumber we'll use for the trailer tongue jack area that we put the tongue on. That way it's supported on wood and it's not all the way on the ground. Our clearance of our travel trailer to our vehicle is pretty high, so our pile is about 10 inches to a foot tall of pressure-treated lumber that we normally use to get that tongue off the ground high enough, and that way the tongue jack is not maxed out. So you guys can use wood in different various types of configurations if you need it underneath your stabilizer jacks or the tongue jack. Should get it done. So that's pretty much everything I have. The only other thing I can think of that you're definitely going to need is you should have beer. I don't think you can camp without beer. I was told you can. Cameraman, can you? Yes? No? No? He's saying no, you can't. He said it's a must. Okay. So the cameraman says it's a must. So guys, take your favorite drinks with you. But in all seriousness, this is what you're going to need. But have fun out there, safe camping, and come check us out again on Ferreedom Camping.